You're welcome to the sports segment here on the AM Show. My name is Benedict. So a lot to look forward to this morning here on the program. We'll take a look at what happened in the UEFA Champions League last night. The biggest home defeat in the competition went to Tottenham Hotspur. They were handed an emphatic defeat at the hands of Bayern Munich, 7-2. That game ended at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Also, we'll show you highlights of other matches that were played and look forward to what's going to happen tonight with the top liner in Spain, where Inter Milan are away to play against Barcelona. Defending champions Liverpool will be hoping to bounce back to winning ways when they play host to Majid Ashimero's Red Bull Salzburg at Anfield. But we have to start here on the local scene, and the Black Stars B are through to the last 8 of the ongoing Waffle Nations Cup after a 1-0 win over their counterparts from Gambia in Senegal. Now, a second half goal scored by a Hearts-of-Oak striker Joseph Esso was enough to take the defending champions through to the next round, and Ghana will now come up against Burkina Faso in the quarterfinals. And to talk of national team issues, the Black Queens played their last trial game yesterday ahead of the Olympic Games qualifier with their counterparts from Kenya on Friday. Now, the Queens beat the Halifax Ladies 2-0 at the Awak Stadium. Coach Mercy Tagoe is happy with the level of preparations and insists they will be ready for the game on Friday.
I think so far so good. Just as you've witnessed, this is our last training match, and I think the opposing team has really given us a good game. And certain petty mistakes that I've seen, I think we need to get the brush up and see how best we can pose and meet the opposing team. Yeah, fortunately last year when we were preparing towards the Alcon, we did some tour. And we happened to get to play with Kenyans, so at least we have a fair idea about the team.
No bouncing! Nice one, Joe!
All right, so that's Mercy Tagoe, coach of the Black Queens, and their game is on Friday. That will be at the Accra Sports Stadium. Now we have to do some football politics, and GFA presidential aspirant Wilfredo Sekuku, affectionately known as Palmer, will launch his manifesto today here in Accra. Now he will become the 3rd aspirant to do so after Nanaya Amponsa and Ketu Kreku. Meanwhile, the Sports Minister Isaac Isiama has been speaking about the FA elections. Now, according to him, his outfit is ready to work with anyone who gets the top job.
Youth and Sports Minister, I'll say for now that, and you know me and my principles, anyone who emerges the winner of that race will have my full support and the support of the government. We are committed to promoting football, not to be promoting any individual or any individual's ambition. Our job is to promote football across the country. So whoever emerges as the FA president and other leaders of the FA, government of Ghana will support the executive of the new or incoming FA for us to promote football. So we as government have a particular interest in who becomes FA president. Our interest is to promote the game of football. That is the passion of the nation. So we are committed to that.
All right, the Honorable Isaac Isiama, Sports Minister, speaking there. We have to do some more and now focus on the ongoing World Athletics Championship in Doha. Now, Team Ghana is set to compete in the 4x100 relay. It's on Friday. Both the male and female will play a part in it. Now, the male team is out to build on their stellar performance in the African Games, whilst their female counterparts made their cut with their performance in the World Relay Championship but finished 6th in the Africa Games. Now, the coach of the team, Leo Miles Mills, who is a former athlete, speaks to my colleague George Adu Jr., who is currently in Doha covering the championship for us, on how ready they are for the big task on Friday.
The females are set. They're a little bit sluggish at practices, and I believe it must be due to tiredness from the flight and things. So today,
this humidity is another whole
issue.
The heat is fine with me, but the humidity is what's killing everybody.
It's killing. I mean, I know we're out from Ghana, we know the heat there, but it's exceptional up here. The teams are doing well. Today we're going to have our first, I should say, a little bit intensive workout and practices exchange. So we'll see how they fare. They all say they feel good today and you know, all morning. So we're going to go out there and do it, and then we'll continue on from there. And hopefully Friday comes, we'll be well prepared and ready to go and go do our own thing.
Just a final question. You saw Joe Paul in the 100 meters. How concerned were you? Was it a bit of a surprise to you, or was it just about this working out?
No. I expected that to happen. It's his first time.
Yeah.
For some reason, no matter how psyched you are, for some reason,
You need to be at it for some time.
you got to be at it for some time. If Joe had the opportunity to come to Europe and competed in 2, 3, 4, 5 meets with some of these guys, he would have felt, he wasn't nervous. He was not nervous going in. He worked on his start, he felt great, he came out strongly, and unfortunately kind of relaxed a little too soon. A little too soon. But other than that, I think next year we should start competition right away.
And plaudits for the young man, Joe. His issues had to be with when he's coming out the blocks, and he did that very well. It was rather surprising that at the end he explained.
Yeah, his focus had been on the blocks.
Yeah.
But
he passed.
Well, like I'm saying, as first time on the scene, you don't concentrate on one aspect of the race and leave the other. You have to inculcate all of it in there, and unfortunately it happened. But he's learned from it, and he's gonna grow. He's gonna be more professional about it next time, and we'll see better chances.
I don't know how Joe Paul is feeling.